2 years old.
That's a good mama. That's right.
And every birthday and every Christmas, I used to get a bag of Army Men and a pack of Hot Wheel cars.
Love it. Love it.
So the definition for the Hot Wheel cars came in when I was a little bit older in a movie called A Cannonball Run.
Yes, yes, you remember that? That was the bomb. Oh my God. I didn't remember until you just said it. Oh, that was the bomb. Oh my God. Me and my dad watched it together.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, now what is a Cannonball Run about? It's a great scavenger hunt.
Yes, yes. We gotta watch that. Hold on, Rod. Don't watch it. We gotta watch that. Oh my God. Like I totally forgot. Okay, go ahead, Rod.
Okay, it's a scavenger hunt where you got to collect all of the pieces
Yes.
and then
Oh
meet
my
at the final
God.
destination.
Yes. Yes. This is the video game we're in. Yes. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
now watch
I'm
this.
geeking out. I'm geeking. I'm geeking.
Now, while you driving these Hot Wheels on this Cannonball Run, you
Yeah.
need somebody to run interference from Smokey and the
Yeah,
Bandit.
that's right. Yes.
Right now, the thing about the Bandit is he's keeping the police distracted where the trucks can get through.
Oh, I can't believe
And
you
a
remember that.
convoy. Remember that movie? The
Yes.
Convoy, 10-4 Rubber
Yes.
Ducky?
Oh my
Right?
God.
Trucker lingo is
They got their
code
own.
talk.
Yeah. Yes. The walkie-talkies. Breaker,
CBs,
breaker.
CB radios,
Yes, right. I love it.
right?
Breaker, breaker, one,
And
two. Breaker, breaker, breaker.
so, yeah. So when I start putting all of these pieces together, I start coming out with a bigger and bigger picture.
Yeah.
Now I just got to zoom in and try to find out how can I get a reference to what this piece means so
Yeah.
people will know what the hell I'm talking about when I show it to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Context. Oh, we need the context. You
Hey,
got my
look,
mind.
remember I told you I was 777, right?
You did.
There's
You
one more
did.
toy she used to get me. It's called 21 Monkeys.
Wait a second. I think I know what that is. Wait. I think my big brother had that. Wait, what is it? Wait. What
It's a
was it?
game where the monkeys is in the barrel. It's 21 monkeys.
Yes, yes.
And you
My big
got to
brother.
take them and hook the one, then hook another one until you and string all 21 together.
We had crazy games. That's crazy. That's why you think the way you think. That's why
7 plus 7 plus 7 equal what?
that's 49. 49 by 7. What is it?
21.
7 plus 7 times 7, 7, 7.
No,
Oh,
no, 7 plus 7 plus 7. That's 3
okay,
times
7
7.
plus 7 plus 7. Okay, yeah.
Right. So the 21 monkeys is a knock to the monkey.
That's
That if
you.
you,
SikApe.
right. And my mom, I got a memory being when my mom was pregnant, she told my daddy, that boy in there jumping around like a monkey.
Did she really say it? Did she really say that? So
Mhm.
you had that monkey energy right before, even before you came.
Look, so I asked my mom about it when I was about 4 years old. She said, "You remember that?" I said, "Yeah, I remember it like everything else." And
Yeah.
she said, "Baby, you can't tell nobody that. They gonna lock you up, put you in a mental institution. You tell somebody you remember what happened in the womb." So I shut up,
You
but I
knew.
remembered it.
Yeah. You didn't have the veil on. That's why you are who you are today. You didn't have that
Now here
veil.
go the irony to that. My sister that was born right after me,
Yeah.
she was born with a veil.
Right after you. So they made sure they inserted. They were like, we can't have another one of these coming out of this womb. They were like, nah, we're gonna put a veil on her. How
They
is she?
tried to poison my mama when I was born.
I know they did. They would have known you were coming. They would have definitely known you were coming.
You know, all you gotta do is watch the stars. You know when somebody coming.
Mhm. The
It's some
Matrix.
strange shit
Yeah.
happened on the day I was born.
Tell us, Rod.
It's stellar alignments.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
What
stellar
is that?
alignments. And
Yeah.
yeah, it was some extra stuff going on in the stars.
Because energetically, you would have only been able to come through a certain kind of frequency and vibratory
Yeah.
frequency. Yeah.
And I and then this is what they call knowing the geography. Because if you know the geography, then you know where they're coming. Because the
Mm-hmm.
stars is aligning to a frequency. So we know somebody coming in the month of November. You know they coming in on the 10th day,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you know that based on the geography, they have to be born here. See, where
Yeah.
Cook County Hospital was, where I was born at,
Yeah.
that's an ancient grand doula center from way before Columbus and them ever came. It was the training university for doulas for thousands of years.
So you had to be born on a ley line, specific ley line.
Look at Cook County Hospital and you'll see if the ley lines is there.
I'm
I was born
a
at Cook County Hospital.
a soul like you. You've seen movies, the references of like Damien, like they always know the time. Damien, ho ho, Damien. That was a freak it. Remember that song? Like if I want to freak out my family, I'll play that in the house. Oh, oh, Damien. You know, like
You know that's Obama's story.
oh, I believe what?
So it's a series of movies that's don't seem like they related, but
Tell me
they
more.
are telling you the Obama story. They didn't even come out in order. The first one came out was called Rosemary's Baby.
Ooh, ooh.
Then the Demon Seed came out after the Omen.
I
So
got the
in the
tape. Demon Sea, yeah, Demon Sea was the bomb. Everybody got to watch that. You youngins, you got to get up on that. Yes.
so that was technology, which is the
Giving birth to
cloning
itself.
process,
Yep. Yep.
right? So
Smart house, a
the
smart house before there were smart houses. Yes.
yeah. So
Uh,
now the technology is cloning, but we don't know what it is. But they use the computer in the
mm,
movie
yep.
to emphasize the technologically advanced method of reproduction.
By artificial insemination of
Right.
a
Now,
Borg. Yeah.
they told us that when Hitler moved to Venezuela, he started a program called Boys from Brazil.
That's right. If you watch the movie, it's a cloning process. Cloning
And
process.
they
Yeah.
and they telling us that they cloned 50 versions of Adolf Hitler.
Hitler. Yeah. Good movie.
It
Another
wasn't
movie, y'all.
it wasn't Hitler that they was cloning, it was Akhenaten.
which is which is Obama, because that's who he's
Yeah,
referenced to be. I
right.
love how they do the bait and switch,
The
y'all.
reason why they clone Akhenaten is to try to override the return of King Tut,
mm,
which is Tupac.
interesting.
So they're gonna pull rank on the heir in order to try to put an elder over him in rank.
So that he wouldn't have the same position of power.
Right. So the put the movies in their proper order is the Boys from Brazil, Demon Seed, Rosemary Baby, then the Omen, 1, 2, and 3.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, because then we see the president, a child come in from a senator's mother and father. Yeah.
Yeah. So he is your quintessential antichrist because he would be an interloper usurper to the throne of the son.
Yeah.
So they figure if they clone the father, it'll take away the reign of King Tut. He won't get a chance to rule. The boy king will never see the throne. And that's why Obama tried to sell us out. The Pope told him to stand down. He tried to go and do a backdoor deal with the same way they did the Treaty of Peace and Friendship with the Dirty Moors.
Mm.
Because that's what he was created to do.
You just blew my
Well,
mind. Now everything makes sense. It's the bait and switch. It's giving us aspects of the truth, but not putting it in the right context. So we're thinking it's a replication of Hitler, but really the ones who lead this realm are black, like Norman said, the black beings, because they worship the dark lords. I mean, people don't realize we looking for the lunars, the white people doing it, but it's not them. We always look to that because, oh, poor Obama, look how they treat him. But then I remember a guy saying, "Oh, Obama's the one ruling everything." They used to say that he was the one in what's his name, wearing the suits for the pooping president, the one that's where'd he go?
oh, for Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were saying he was up in there because when he had a little pep in his step, they'd be like, "Oh, that's Obama. That's Obama in that suit."
Well, they had like 7, 8 different actors playing me.
We could have got a role
One
too. I'm a little chunky for that. I'd be all rolling all over.
now look, all this time we've been hearing Trump say he's central casting, she's central casting, I'm central casting. They're all central casting in here, and we don't even know what he's talking about.
Dag. Yeah, he was being
He was
literal.
telling us they actors the whole time because
Yeah.
remember they gave out the subpoenas for the tribunals at the old man funeral,
Oh, I heard about that.
and there was a note attached to it, and the note read, "They know everything,"
Mm. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
and it was signed by the old man
Remember the
who
Gong Show?
he was the highest ranked shield member of the Illuminati on the land. Skull and Bones, pirates.
What?
He got his position by assassinating JFK.
Mm-mm-mm.
His JFK Jr. told on him with George Magazine and all of the codes that's all over the cover of every magazine.
Mm-mm-mm.
So now everybody in secret intelligence know who the old man is, what he did, and who helped him. Based on the articles that was in the magazine with the codes in the articles. The whole magazine was coded cover to cover. But the regular people don't know the code, so we would have never figured it out. We thought George was just a great magazine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like we thought they killed JFK Jr.
Yeah.
Then they don't like to tell us that there was never any bodies recovered. They came back later and say they covered some body fragments. But there was no people recovered from the JFK crash, JFK Jr. plane crash. And him and his wife was known to go parachuting.
And we got to ask if Kobe died then too. That's another one that might be a
Well,
conspiracy.
the only curiosity I see in the Kobe Bryant is I seen the live footage on 5 different news channels, and it
Mm.
was a different helicopter every time,
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
and most people didn't notice it. Not only a different helicopter, but a different terrain.
Yeah, and the crash looked different. There was a different crash, the way it crashed. They showed it different angles and it wasn't the same.
No,
Yeah.
all it was 5 different crashes that was supposed to be a live footage of Kobe crashing. But my thing is how come this helicopter keep changing color, size, and shape?
Mm. We want to
And
talk about
nobody's asking no questions.
it.
And
Yeah.
how did you go? How you got one crash on a grassy hill, one on a flat
Yes.
terrain,
Yeah.
got one on concrete, one in a LA what they call aqueduct. This just doesn't make sense to me. It's too many.
It's a comedy show, Rod. It's a comedy show. I mean, you would have to have some critical thinking skills and some common sense to know that
Look,
that was some
you ever look
shenanigans going on.
you ever looked at Aaliyah's crash site?
No, that to me was it didn't look
You
real.
you didn't even know? Did you notice all of them trails around the plane? Do you know
No,
how long it take to walk grass down into a dirt trail?
no.
Months. Months. There was a crash site training for putting out fires on planes or for rescue missions on falling airplanes. That wasn't a real crash site.
Rod, you're
They were
starting to
being
sound
used
like a
too much.
conspirator. You're starting to sound like a conspiracy theorist, Rod.
I'm not talking theories. I'm talking about go look for yourself and figure out what I'm talking about. Look,
Yo,
the
this.
only way you can extract somebody is if you confirm that there's an assassination on their life.
Mm,
Remember, yeah, a lot of people don't remember this. Dame Dash got in a car accident not even a week before Aaliyah's plane
that's
crash.
right. Yes, yeah,
She
I
was
know that.
supposed to have been in the effing car, but she wasn't. Even Dame said Aaliyah was supposed to be in the car, but something came up. He didn't ever say what came up,
Yeah.
but he's like, Aaliyah was supposed to be with me when I got in my car accident.
Mm,
But something came up where she didn't go.
yeah.
Somebody thought at the first assassination attempt. Now you got to do an extraction if you wanted to live.
Yeah. And then have, the dark shot, what is her name? Sasha Fierce take over her place. Because that's really, when you get rid of one, you can put a placement of a more, limited version of her can take
Well,
over.
what did Aaliyah do to piss him off so bad? Queen of the Damned.
Wait, say it again?
Queen of the Damned.
That's right. That's
She was
right.
playing Kim Kardashian herself.
Woo!
Queen of the Damned.
She played the role. She did a good job in that one. Aaliyah
And
never had an acting.
she was warned not to take that role. She said they told her it was going to be dangerous if she take it, but she liked the script.
Oh, it was almost perfect for her. It was a
So
perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the whole thing she was playing Kim Kardashian,
Mm,
the Queen of the Damned.
she is. Her and her League of Gypsies, witches, League of Gypsy witches. Yeah, doing
That's
very.
covered. You don't remember that Travis Scott situation?
Yep, yep.
That was a public humiliation divorce. Blood in, blood out, baby.
Woo!
That
Totally
was a
ruined his
witch's
reputation.
divorce.
Take him out. If you go and leave me,
He
um,
was not supposed to overcome the stigma attached to the deaths that happened at that event.
absolutely.
But
Wow,
because
that makes
somebody
sense.
he can go on and live his life because somebody seen through the bullshit and put it out in the public domain in a timely manner, so he wouldn't have to be punished for somebody else's indiscretions.
Mm,
Now, I ain't gonna say who put it out there, but you know him.
I do. Word on the curb. Interesting. Fun facts. How we went all the way to the east after we went to the west.
To the east, my brother. To the east, my brother. To the east, my brother. To the east.
Can you imagine me and Rod at a family reunion? Be off the hook. Be doing crazy things. I'd be kicked out first, though, Rod.
Look, when I get my house, everybody gonna have to sit on the stage.
Oh, that'd be fun. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. Hey, you gonna have your hound dogs?
Now, it might be a couple gorillas standing around.
I like that.
I don't,
Anyway,
I don't know. I don't know how friendly my dog's gonna be to strangers, so I don't.
they're not supposed to be friendly. I remember someone said that your dog's not supposed to be friendly. That's not you know what I'm saying? Don't,
Mhm.
people like, oh, make them friendly. No, that's not right. They're
My
supposed
dog
to,
disciplined. I can tell him to go sit down, but
yeah.
my dogs ain't gonna bother you unless you want some BS anyway. You got to come in with the wrong energy.
Woo! That's good though. That's
You come
good.
in with the wrong energy, and I tell people all the time, I'm not. Don't worry about my dog biting you because if my dog biting you, I'm stomping you. Because the way I raise my dogs,
Yeah,
you got to be on. You coming in on some hot bullshit.
you don't let no reptilians will be able to sneak by your dogs, right? No reptiles. No reptiles. Go ahead.
I tell people that all the time. They think I be crazy. I ain't coming back here. I just do it with them dogs. You ain't got nothing to worry about unless you on bullshit.
If you worried about it, what's the problem? The problem is
All I'm
you, sir.
saying.
The problem is you, sir. So okay, so we get into all this business about the Titarian societies, the everything being west of Rome, which is interesting that you said that. And I always say, like, when I go into South America, I always found it interesting. I wanted to ask you that. You know, it's interesting. They always say that Rome died, it collapsed, it was burned down. But when I go to South America, all of the Romans are there. It's all Italians. It's all Romans there in Argentina, in Brazil, in Venezuela, in Chile. They're all Uruguay, Paraguay. It's all Italians. And they don't tell you that when you're in North America, but when you go over, you're like, oh, where are the Portuguese? Why do the
Well,
Italians outnumber them?
yeah, but it's the same as when you go to Mexico and there's some Spaniards there that you think native,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they ain't native. And you
No.
got Asians there that you think is Mexican.
Oh no, then yeah. That's a
You
yeah.
know, they there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But see, we be forgetting the God's crucible, one drop of blood make you one of us. This is why everybody want to marry into the bloodline,
Right now.
you know. And so this is what the whole purpose of the Great Migration to the Americas under the Discovery Doctrine was about. You froze, Flowburn. I don't know if you know it. Can you hear me?
Or is it me? Did I tap
Yeah,
out or you? It
you
was
had
me,
froze
right?
for a minute.
It was me. Okay. Um, I know you have a different take on the National Guards, but I would like to hear your take because I know people are telling me, but I want to hear your take on the National Guards being distributed because at first they were distributed in DC. Now, I don't even think it's DC anymore. I'm going to ask you that question as well. Is the DC taken off of Washington? Because I heard word on the curb, Rod, is that they took the DC off of Washington. So I'm going to ask you that and then ask you what your take is on why it's in 19 states and what reasoning that's for.
Okay, so um, Washington is Washington DA, the District of America.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, now remember all roads lead to Rome. Before it was
yes.
Washington D.C., it was Rome.
Yeah.